Good morning, everyone.
Morning.
Hello.
Hello. And Betsy just slid in at the
Right
I
on.
know.
time.
I didn't think it was going to be quite that dramatic, but
It was excellent.
Betsy flew into the parking. You might still be in the parking lot. I don't know.
I
It's hard.
still am in the parking lot. Although you'd never know it.
You'd never know. You've got a
Oh,
lovely grand
yeah.
piano there. I keep
Yes.
wanting to go play that, at some point. Anyways, welcome. It's another Saturday roundup, but it's a special roundup because we're rounding up all of WikiTree week, or WikiTree month, as Eowyn calls it.
WikiTree year, maybe. Yeah.
So welcome, Eowyn, our forest elf, joining us for this special Saturday roundup. We're really happy to have you with us.
Happy to be here. Can't miss this.
Yeah, excellent. Unfortunate Megs and Vicky are both unable to join us today. Sandy was invited, but Sandy has been working nonstop during WikiTree week, hasn't she?
Yeah, she really has.
She's everywhere.
Yeah.
And the symposium, she was the most popular hostess during the symposium, wasn't she?
Yeah, she had a bunch of them. She did a great job.
Yeah. So she deserves a rest as well. So
Yeah.
the three of us will.
Have a lie-in. Actually, not today because the research parties
parties
are going on full tilt.
That's right.
all
In fact,
day.
let's transition right to that right now.
Sure.
Because this is the end of WikiTree week, but it's not over yet.
Oh, wait, there's more.
Wait, there's more. It's the last day, but it's a full day of events today. So of course we're starting with our roundup, but then at noon, I'm hosting a Zoom session, an hour-long tech Q&A session. So if you've been trying out some of the new tree apps, for example, that were released during Hacktoberfest, and you have some questions, ask me. If you have some questions about the WikiTree browser extension, Murray Maloney is going to be here along with myself, and Willie will try and answer those questions. If you have any questions, maybe you have some DNA questions that weren't answered during last night's cubicle party that you have after yesterday's presentation. Any WikiTree questions coming out. Now, I cannot fix your printers. I will not do that.
That's what I need.
I know that's what everyone needs, but I don't. I draw the line. But now there's already been a couple of research parties that have happened. The New Zealand one happened last night, my time, early morning for them. And England, I think, is done as well, right?
Yeah.
And is it true the Nordic one is going on as we speak?
Yes.
It is.
That's
It is. So we may not have many Nordic people in our chat, but they can always watch this afterwards. And then, there's a Create a Logo Zoom going on with the one-day studies, one place studies.
Yeah, that should be fun.
Yeah. And then we have a whole pile of research parties: Germany, Italy, Eastern European, Jewish Roots, and then the U.S. Black Heritage Project has a research party tonight at 9. So
much.
So much. And they're fun, aren't they?
Yeah, they are. And even, they give out tips. Like, you can just learn just from being present, even if you haven't, given them a question, or like there's still opportunity to learn things.
And are those getting recorded, Eowyn? So
those will be recorded.
That's fantastic.
Yeah. And I were just talking beforehand, and I think I will record the tech Q&A as well, in case there are some tech questions that are asked during the hour that are relevant, that other people might find relevant later on as well. So, So that's a lot that's still going on today. And then on the 7th day, you rested, right? Well, you can rest. I had to go play for 2 masses at church and stuff. But other than that...
I have church stuff, but otherwise it's going to be a chill day.
Week will officially be done.
Officially. Our 9-day week.
9-day week.
Redefining.
Redefining the weeks.
Yeah, that's right. So how has the symposium and the WikiTree week been for everyone?
I've really enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fun to read the answers you guys put up in G2G. We've had a lot of fun going through those. I think the cubicle parties have been interesting and fun. I keep saying that it's just nice to put faces to names and get to know some people I wouldn't see otherwise. I've kind of been thinking about maybe doing like a cubicle party a month.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Oh, yeah.
Kind of keep that going.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I think it's been really good.
And we're trying to reach 40 million profiles, or guess when? John just gave us the update there.
78,000 to go. That's doable. That's
go.
less than a thon.
That
exactly. Exactly.
Come on, guys.
There we go.
I mean, out of all the members we have, if everyone did one, we'd
So true.
Yeah. Very cool. Wow. Neat. So how many people in the chat, I wonder, have their prediction date come and gone?
Good question.
Yeah. So,
Anne said December 12th.
she got December 12th. I don't think we have to wait as long as December 12th.
Yeah, me neither.
Yeah, I think it'll be a little sooner.
Yeah.
Because now there's a push.
Yeah, that's right. When they're so close, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Though Anne may want to not add any profiles so it gets closer to December 12th.
Yeah. Anne's like, no, guys, don't do that. Just source profiles. They're already there.
That's right. Vicky's just saying hi from Chile.
Hi, Vicky.
Hi, Vicky.
Hope you're feeling okay.
Tim Tams.
Tim Tams. Mm-hmm. Wow. So, talking about different things that have happened. So, on the wrap up last night, what things did you talk about, Eowyn?
We talked about the DNA ethnicity estimates that people had been sharing.
Mm-hmm.
That was kind of fun.
Mm-hmm.
And then there were a couple match stories that were there. We looked at that. That was it really. We talked about kind of recapped your DNA.
Oh yeah.
DNA features. Everybody should watch that. It was really good.
Yeah, that went really well. The DNA presentation yesterday. I was happy with how it went. Now, the real success was because it was supposed to be Mags Golden who was doing the workshop, but she wasn't able to do it. So I volunteered to do that in her stead. But she gave me her slideshow, and so I used that. And the structure, the way she had it organized, was just beautiful. And then I added some stuff. I had some extra screenshots for all the tree apps and a step-by-step on using the DNA confirmation citation maker app. So I did add some value of my own as we went through it. But I think it was a very nice outline of DNA and WikiTree and how they work together. So
I almost want to take sections of it and put it on relevant help pages.
Oh yeah,
it's a good idea. You could do, how you can give someone a YouTube video link starting at the minute mark.
Yeah.
So
do the this confirmation section, or
right.
The apps ones are.
That's right. Yeah.
For the new member Zoom Q&A via Zoom sessions, I mean, there's almost always a question about DNA, and so now I'll be able to give them that link.
Yeah.
Very cool
stuff. Yeah. So we had some contests throughout the week that were ongoing, and Betsy, you have some readings for us, don't you?
Yes, I do. And this was posted. This G2G post has been up for I guess about 6 days, but we deliberately held back on sharing the answers during the daily roundups so that we could enjoy them today. Excellent. So let me go there. Okay. Would you like to celebrate WikiTree in verse? So the challenge was, if you're not just a genealogist, but also a poet, celebrate WikiTree with a limerick or a haiku. So we had 10 answers, and I have to say to everyone who contributed, I read all of these this morning over my first cup of coffee, and it was a great way to start the day. Some of them were so clever and funny, and so here goes.
Can you zoom in just a little bit more?
Yes, of course. Thanks for the reminder. How about that?
That's good.
Okay.
Nice.
From Jimmy Honey, a genealogist's heart skips a beat, tracing kin, making history complete. With WikiTree's might, they search day and night, bringing ancestors and stories to life.
Aw.
Nice.
That is okay. Yeah. Okay, this one.
Oh, look at this. Woo.
Wow.
Lucas.
Eddie May.
Yes. There once was a genealogist named Petey who uploaded his family to WikiTree. He clicked here and there and searched everywhere, but could find no additional details. He tried day and night. His profile was a sorry sight when finally it happened. A record was found. The results were profound. It seems he had died last December. Egads! He exclaimed. I need help with this clan. So to G2G help he ran. He showed them his profile, and after a while, the answer he needed appeared. In all the excitement and typing and clicking, adding all of the wonderful things he had found, he had entered his name into the tree. A couple of times, maybe 3. His CCC7 revealed upon further inspection he was his own grandfather, twice removed. I feel like that is that's sort of like the night before Christmas.
Yeah.
David Draper says this thread is right down my lane.
Oh, good. Yes.
Here's something that he wrote back in January of 23 and posted it then. He said, I sort of shocked everyone with my weird humor. And then David's very involved in the Welcome to the Weekend chat thread. That that little community. And so he's got song parodies that he's posted there. And
excellent.
Yeah. So the title of the poem is I Created a WikiTree Monster. When I joined WikiTree, my life was happy as could be. Profiling family left and right, profiling movie stars late at night. Then something changed that changed my life. I went on WikiTree and signed up my wife. Well, she found every cousin, then she found me. Her face became troubled. You're related to me. She's related to every Mayflower man, movie stars, and hard rock bands. She's related to more presidents than me and found she's cousins with royalty. A monster I created, I have to admit, and she'll never let me get over it. Now she's happy as can be. She's addicted like me to the WikiTree.
Excellent. That's great.
Oh my. We had a haiku. This is the first haiku from John Vasky. Roots of ancient past. Family secrets unfold slow. Heritage in blood.
Wow.
Nice.
Yeah.
That feels very deep.
I know it does. It does.
Curious. Wow. I like that.
And then Tia Balser writes, some say I do too much genealogy. I can tell you my family's not Welsh, but this is not actually all of me. I also really love to belch. And for neither will you get an apology. And let's see, Lee Chester Master. There was a lady named Lee who was addicted to genealogy. She searched day and night until she got it right and posted it all on WikiTree.
Nice.
Yes. The elusive getting it all right.
Yes. Yeah, that's right. Does that mean she was done?
Yeah. Let's see. Here's another haiku entitled Who Were They by J. Kirk. By land and by sea, with perseverance and hope, the brave ones are kin.
Wow.
Yeah. The haikus are kind of reminding me of the mottos that people were coming up with.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, no, I have...
And let's see. Warren Kuntz says there once a genealogist named Witten. The other websites he was quitting. When he made WikiTree and he said it was free, people were happy as kittens.
Oh, that is great. I love it.
Someone needs to make sure Chris sees that.
That's cute.
Oh, that is so good. I love it. Happy as kittens.
Well, I did tell people to keep it clean. So
Yeah, that's right. Well, what else? Mittens. Yeah.
Yep, warm as mittens. Yep. Laura Bose, I'm sorry if I'm mispronouncing your name, writes, I get to be me on WikiTree and pursue my needs for family leads. Cousins we find, and everyone is kind. Enjoy your time here. Have no fear. G2G is full of helpers to show you how to honor our elders.
Sorry.
Sorry,
Yeah. We knew what you meant, Laura. We knew you were
that's
funny. And I think Amanda has the last word here.
Mm-hmm.
Amanda Myers. There was a young lady from Dundalk who did not travel to Cork. She traveled afar, met and married my pa, and then came along the stork.
Oh, nice.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah, those are awesome.
That's
Thank
very
you.
cool.
So for fun, I asked ChatGPT to write a haiku about WikiTree. Do you guys want to hear it?
Absolutely.
Families converge. Across time, their voices sing in WikiTree's shade.
Ooh.
Yeah, I
Nice.
like that. So when you did that, did you just put in haiku WikiTree genealogy?
I just said, can you write a haiku about WikiTree?
And your chat, your AI is trained to know
Yeah.
that WikiTree is genealogy.
Oh, yeah.
Cool.
Very cool. Wow. Neat. Well, that's great, Betsy.
Yeah.
That
So
was fun.
thank you, everyone.
Yeah. So do we want to give out prizes now or at the end of the broadcast?
Let's just. Did we talk about how today's a think-a-thon?
Oh,
No.
yeah.
Things that people can do to think. Do you want to pop up the WikiTree page again?
Okay.
Sure. Greg, okay.
I've got this. So
There's not
Thank-a-thon.
G2G posts today, but there are some things that you can do for our WikiTree Appreciation Day. You can go through and click the thank you button on some people's contributions if you found them helpful. Post a comment on a member's profile page or send them a private message thanking them. You can check their badges page to see if there's a special badge you can award them. There's 5. There's a community star, a family star, and 3 generous genealogist badges that could potentially be given. If they have all of those, you can also do a G2G post in the community and tell them how that person's a wonderful WikiTreeer.
That's very nice.
And you would just, to do that, if you want to do a wonderful WikiTreeer post, you would tag it. You would do all your praise, I praise, and then you tag wonderful. Yeah.
Yep. So lots of ways to thank people. Thanks, Betsy and Greg, for being awesome.
Thank you, Eowyn, for being the best elf ever.
Yes, indeed.
That's nice.
Yeah. Great.
Thank you, people in the chat, for always being here with us.
That's right. Yes. And I didn't go through the list. I didn't say hi personally to you all this morning. Sorry about that. I got distracted. And now there's 44 of you. So a collective hello to all of you.
Hello, everyone.
We love you. And those who are watching after the fact, we love you too. So.
Yeah. Yes. Oh, I even have a shirt that says I love WikiTreeers.
Oh, do you? Oh,
Me
nice.
too.
Oh, that's great. I think I just got my general genealogy shirt.
Well, we're all wearing orange.
Oh, we're all wearing the orange genealogy. Nice. Look at that. Woohoo.
I think that's the first time this whole week that's happened. That everyone's
that's right.
Orange WikiTree shirt.
Oh, that's fun. So
Yeah, we
thank
could do.
God.
Oh,
What a great idea.
good way to end.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So should we go
Let's do prizes. Yeah.
prizes? Okay then. So, well, I have
We're
a
gonna-
random number generator here.
Okay, I figured you would know better than me.
We're gonna do 4 random drawings.
Okay, so I don't know any of the names on the list, and you say there's 1,227.
Yep, and that includes people who posted in GDG this week. They got their bonus entries, and then it's all the people who registered.
Okay, so I'm going to hit generate, and it's going to pick a number, and then Eowyn's going to read the corresponding number from the list.
Oh, hang on, this is funny.
What's that? Doing a
Betsy
card trick?
doing-
That's right.
That's right. Yes, it did. Yes, Victor, that's right. And good time zone. Good morning. Good time zone to you as well.
Yes.
I used that yesterday in the presentation I did. I greeted everyone with your catchphrase, by the way. Okay, so the first prize goes to click generate 591.
591. Let me see
That's a
who that
good number.
is.
It is
That is Jim Harkness.
Gemma Harkness.
Yay, Jim.
Is that how you? Oh, I should have let you type it in case I spelled it wrong.
Oh, yeah, because it's Jim.
Oh, yeah, I heard Gemma. Sorry. Yikes.
But you got the last name, right?
I did, yeah, I did too.
Can I remove a misspelled?
Uh,
Delete comment. There we go. I deleted my wrong spelling. I will let you type in the names from now on. Okay. My ears are 60 years old, so there you go. Okay, and the next prize, there's 4 prizes altogether, right?
Yeah, we'll do 4.
Okay.
Let's do 5. That's a better number.
Okay. 1 for each finger. So the next one is number 156.
156. Let me get there. Scroll. Kathy Walsh.
Congratulations, Kathy.
Okay. So far, both numbers have been multiples of 3, and both of them had a 1 and a 5 in them.
I know.
Isn't that interesting?
That is.
Let's see what the next one is.
Let's see what the next one is. 1,031.
Going to the other end of the spreadsheet.
Not a multiple of 3, and no. Well, there is 2 1s, but no.
Hey, Sandy.
Sandy. Woo!
Yeah.
Yay!
Awesome.
Excellent.
Greg, you'll have to tell them your number after this is done, because remember, you ended up registering at the exact time to get.
Yes,
Oh, yeah.
I forgot that. Oh, yeah.
Yay, Sandy.
Okay, so I'm ready then. Okay, the next one is 202, a palindrome.
I love it.
202.
Who will it be?
Frontwards and backwards.
It is. Let me get there.
Oh, David. Yes, that's right.
Marty Frank.
Awesome.
Okay, Marty. Frank.
Okay.
All right, one more. Make it a good number.
One more.
Mm-hmm. Drum roll.
556. Almost had a 555.
Almost.
Almost.
Let's see. Get in
202 proves it's random.
Sorry, my computer froze. For a
Oh, Mary pointed out that 1,031 is a prime number. Very cool.
Okay, sorry.
You wouldn't normally know your own number, Anne, except that the reason I knew the number that I registered is because Eowyn told me. She was giving giving some of us updates on Discord, some of the organizers, and just down the street from 666. That's right, Victor.
The last winner is Fergal Hennigan.
Oh, nice.
I wish I knew how to say congratulations in Gaelic.
Oh, yes.
That would be cool.
You could say Shlanta, right? Or isn't that cheers?
Slante, I think, is cheers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shlante.
There we go. Yes.
Congratulations.
Woohoo, that's good. So when I registered, I got a number 1,000.
Woo!
Right on the dot. Yes. But it's only because Eowyn had given us an update and said, "Oh, we're exactly at 999." So immediately I had to go and register because I'd forgotten to register.
Yep. His number 1,000.
So 10 cubed. That was the number. Anyways, there we go. Well, thank you. Now we have, thanks for giving out all the prizes. And so they should contact you. Is that right?
They do not need to contact me. I'll contact them.
You will contact them. Okay. Because you know who they are.
I know who they are. I know where you work on WikiTree.
On WikiTree, yeah.
I can find your contribution list. I know what you're doing. Just kidding.
Oh, that's great. Okay. So, let's see. So, Betsy, do you have other things to share today?
Not necessarily. I mean, like I said, I have Monday through Friday pulled up on tabs. I could go to any of those.
Mhm.
Okay, talk about yourselves for a minute. I gotta do something, then we have to share it.
Okay.
Okay. Well, do you want to do a Monday to Friday quick preview then?
Well, it was just more, for my ease in case we needed to go to anything.
Okay.
I don't know how many we could look at photos.
I have not looked at the photos.
Okay.
What I have pulled up Ancestry of the Week and the Meter members.
Okay.
And then I did look at all the profiles. So I'm ready to do a quick profile
Right.
of the week session.
So I'm going to refresh this.
Excellent.
Some of these we looked at, I think, on Monday. And we have these adorable pets were welcome.
Oh, look at that.
Yep. The pets and the birds and the WikiTree mugs.
Well, as long as you're not pooping in the WikiTree mug.
Oh my God.
Let's not do that.
Let's not. Then this lovely birthday card collage with all the
Nice.
not just birthday, but to a specific relationship. I
Yeah,
thought that was very colorful.
that's sweet.
Yeah. Somebody did their computer setup with their
Nice.
WikiTree mugs.
Excellent.
See a Connect-a-thon mug, a bingo mug. And here is Darren's cat, Snowflake, sleeping. And we talked about this on, here is me and my red velvet cupcake. For which I could not light it during the actual live cast.
Oh, yes.
That the ceiling fan, which you can see, was
Kept blowing it out.
Yes. So this was taken just minutes after the live cast. And then here is, I'm going to make this so it fits. This is Darren's family motto, which he has tattooed on his arm.
Oh my goodness.
Isn't that so incredibly cool?
That is wild.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
It's beautiful.
Neat.
So we have those. I don't know if we have how many family there's Tuesday. What about the family recreations? The photo.
Oh, the photos, yes.
Yeah.
I think we saw a couple of them. I don't know.
Right. Vicky did one.
Yeah.
I can't remember which day it was on though.
That was it wasn't a day, it was just an ongoing thing for the week.
Oh, okay. Then maybe here we go. Recreate a family photo. Oh, look at this.
Oh, yes.
Yes, share your recreation. 2 answers. So here, I'll make this big again. Oh, so here is Vicky.
Yes.
And so 2 years ago, she found the house where her mother's family lived in the 50s and 60s, and she took this photo.
So it's the exact same location.
Yeah, the same steps, it looks like.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Yeah, love that. And so in the original, this photo, it's her uncle Ludwig and her mom sitting in the main entrance. And then this one, let's see, Eowyn, my father and his siblings circa 1933 and then 2000. Someone had the bright idea to recreate the family portrait from 70 years earlier. This was
amazing, right?
I know. And you see those on social media now. I really think, what a great idea.
Yeah.
Yeah. Get everybody in the same spot.
Yeah.
This was the first time in over 30 years that the 5 siblings had been together. Wow.
Wow.
Yeah. Very sweet photo.
Very cool. Excellent.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now if you... Oh, sorry.
Okay. Over to you.
No, I was going to say, if you want to go back to the WikiTree Week page, we can do the Heritage Hunt.
Oh, yeah. Good idea. Have we not looked at those?
We have not.
Okay. Well, let's
They're one of the weekly ones.
Yep. Okay. Let's see. Is there... Okay, I'm going to go to view all. Oh, well, hopefully they told us who they are. Kathy Nava. Should we look at what was on the list?
So what's the criteria? What are you?
Okay, they had to get one of each of these.
Oh,
they had to do
a scavenger hunt sort of thing.
Yeah, 10 out of 15.
10 out of 15. So here's the list.
Oh, cool.
Photo, keepsake, a family heirloom, a recipe, a vital record, a family tree, your collection of notes. That could be a full photo. A genealogy book or magazine, family history book or self-published genealogy book, jewelry passed down through the family, a family holiday card or greeting, something from your family's place of origin, handwritten letter from an ancestor, something with the WikiTree logo on it, and a family story or tradition. Wow.
Neat.
Okay.
That's very cool.
Yeah, I should have done this.
I know. I'm thinking the same thing.
I know. Oh,
we'll probably have one next year.
Yep.
Oh, that's a great idea. Yeah.
So yeah, this is the second time I've done this, and I think it was very popular.
Yep.
So let's see. Let me make it a little bigger. So Kathy's got her Italian genealogy guide. Oh, I can see that this has this book called Life Stories. Is written by an author with the surname Urbach. Wiki Games mug.
Cool.
A handwritten letter. Here's some jewelry. Family tree. Nice.
Very cool.
Yeah. Lisa. Hey, Lisa's in the chat. Hey, Lisa.
Wow, look at this.
Oh. Yeah.
Oh, highlighting names on a pedigree chart. Oh, yeah, that's for sure.
I love how you guys put the photos together. Like they're all just so interesting to look at.
That is neat.
Wow. I would love to know, like, is this what is the story behind like the drawing of the house? Is that a family house?
Oh, it is for some reason I thought it was a map. But now I see
this looks like a map, and that looks like a map.
Yeah. I kind of thought they went together, but now I see, oh no, it's a little red house or something, yeah.
Right. This one looks like it might be a recipe, maybe.
Oh.
there's I don't know how much you want to get into it, but if you click on the photo,
Yeah.
there's a comment that has a list of what they.
Oh,
Like if you
great.
scroll down, a
Yeah.
lot of them talked about it. Posted weird, so it's a little hard to.
Uh-huh.
But yeah, they all have the. So if you're going back and looking at these later, you can look at their comments and see.
Very cool.
Their notes about what they added.
Oh, thank you for including that. Yeah,
Mhm.
because this I can now see. My eye just latched onto the phrase "a pearl necklace," and I can see. At first, I thought, "Oh, this is a piece of twine." No.
Oh, you're right.
Pearl necklace. That makes more sense.
Yes, a lot more sense. Yeah, that's right.
And I love, Lisa, I love how you did the vibrant pops of color.
Yeah.
That's nice. Sukarta. Oh, look, we've
Very
got
neat.
a map, and I wonder if this is like a bracelet.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, very artfully displayed.
Yeah.
Yeah, you see she's got some depth there with some books hidden by the cloth so that her pictures can stand upright.
Right.
Very cool.
Clever.
Smart.
And what is this? All right, I have to click and see.
Looks like a postcard or something.
But it's the thing with it's right. There's WikiTree there.
Oh, it looks like. Did she have a sticker?
I see tortoises. Sue, are you on the
Oh, I bet that's
toddling tortoises.
I bet that's something that Melanie made.
Yeah.
Very cool.
This is like, I feel like I'm like walking through an exhibit, and going from table, oohing and eyeing. Margaret T. Oh, nice.
She's definitely got WikiTree stuff.
And we've got the blanket probably has some family story behind it. We've got letters, and maybe that's just the blue book, might be the self-published family history.
Yeah.
Nice. Doug McCown. Whoa! Oh, I love what you
at first I was like the fan. I looked up the fan chart for a second.
Fan charts. Look at those.
Oh wow! So the quilt is part of it as well as the backdrop for it.
Wow.
You think? I think.
Probably.
Yeah. Let's see.
That's wild.
So, Keepsake A Hand. Do we see anything about a quilt? Everything is sitting on a quilt made by my wife's grandmother.
Oh, so cool.
Yeah, and it is gorgeous.
It is beautiful.
Special interest are the 3 watches in the photo. They each belong to an ancestor of mine or my wife's. And then, wow, you have the date and the make. And there's
they all had birthdays this year, all the watches.
Oh, yes.
Oh,
okay, let's go look for the watches. There's the pocket watch.
Yeah.
And
there,
and maybe there. It's a little hard to see.
Yeah.
Oh, like with a wristband or something. Yeah.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Very, very neat.
Oh, Vicky!
Yay, Vicky!
Ah. What is this magnificent magnificent magnolias? There's her item. Yeah.
Oh, that's fun, you guys.
And it looks like she's got a WikiTree sticker here. Yeah. Next to a family portrait, a letter. Wow.
Very, very cool.
Yeah. Steph Hill. Oh, I guess the cabinet.
Yes.
That's beautiful.
Wow. There's a map. Oh, what a sweet Sweet winter
Aw.
card.
Nice.
Yeah.
Did she call? Oh no, that's a shirt. The WikiTree Connect-a-thon shirt.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Yeah. Very cool. These are really cool.
I
Yeah,
know.
you guys, I love this one too. With the little
And-
teapot. You guys did a super job on these.
Yeah.
Totally. Pam Walton, like thoughtful color coordination
Ah,
between the
Yes.
basket and the teapot.
Oh, yeah.
And oh my goodness, look at this family Bible.
Wow, that's
Wow.
massive.
It
Wow.
looks huge.
Oh, what a treasure. We've got a vital record there.
Mhm. Looks like another
Basic
pocket watch, maybe.
magazine.
Yeah.
What did you say, Greg?
Another pocket watch there.
Yep.
The
Yep.
photo.
Right there.
Yeah.
Fun. Ah. Is that it?
Is that it?
No more?
No, there's.
Oh,
Displaying
Don't
9
you
of
want it to
9.
go on forever?
Yeah.
okay. Until next time.
Until next time. Oh, well.
Oh, thanks, everyone.
Yeah, that was wonderful. That was fantastic. Well, the last thing I think I'll share related to WikiTree Week is that we started WikiTree Week out with Vicky and I showing off the brand new contest, the Mystery Box Challenge,
Yes.
which you folks are continually breaking on me, I must say. Because it's been, the database has been inundated, so I've had to reset it a few times. But anyways, as of 9 o'clock this morning, here are the stats. So as of 9 o'clock, there are 13 active mystery boxes. I'm afraid to reset the screen, to reset and see what's happened in case you've broken it again while I've been online. There are 33 mystery boxes that have been solved within the last 24 hours, and over 181 have been solved altogether. But that doesn't include all the boxes that were solved and that we temporarily have lost and aren't in these stats, but I will add and update once we get this resolved. I'm actually really close. There's a list of the things that I have to fix on the database for it to work, and the ones that are filled in solid are the pieces that are. So there's just a few left pieces to connect. So that will happen. But look at that. And if we go to by date, you can see. So it was. This was Sunday night, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and then we've already got some that are on the go for Saturday. And one of the features I did add at one point in the middle of the week is that if you click on a box, it'll pull up the details about that box number.
Oh, cool.
Mhm.
I haven't put people's names because I thought I would still have some element of privacy there.
Yeah.
But I mean, you know, their time zone. So I mean, which I think is interesting to know what part of the globe people are working from and stuff.
Yep.
So there's that. So and that when you're in the challenge stats, you can click on any of those boxes anywhere, so you can see. I clicked on 270, so that should pop up there, or you can close it off and stuff. So at that, as of 9 o'clock, those are the places that people were working away: Canada, England, Louisiana, Minnesota, New Brunswick, New Mexico, New Holland, Frederick County. Wow, that's really specific.
Yeah. It is.
Wow, Tasmania, which is also pretty specific, I guess, but Michigan. So cool. So thank you everyone for participating in this.
For all the wonderful work on that. And Vicky's brainchild.
Vicky's brainchild, yeah.
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 Great idea.
And yeah, so I've had I've had lots of email over the week about it. And much of it is complimentary and how they're really enjoying this. And there was one yesterday. Someone had said, I'm not going to read the whole thing because I actually don't have it in front of me right now. But basically, it just was, I started with an easy mystery box, and I thought it was going to be no problem. But it basically led to a rabbit hole and solving a bunch of different mysteries and revealing a whole bunch of things about how WikiTree works. and some family history. So unbeknownst to us, what we thought was going to be a very simple little challenge actually ended up as a learning opportunity. And
Yeah.
people learning from it, and the WikiTree getting better for it. So it's all very cool. So thanks, Vicky, for this brainchild.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
Well, I must hop off on
You
set.
must go.
So teach music. So,
I mean, I guess that's acceptable.
I guess that's okay.
all right. Happy WikiTree week, everyone.
Thanks, Betsy. Thanks for everything you do.
Thanks, Eowyn.
Yes, thank you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Bye.
Okay, so we have 14 minutes. Can we go through the whole regular stuff? Today's WikiTree Appreciation Day, so thank you for all making our tree healthier. Exactly. Thanks, Vicky.
It's nice, Vicky.
That's a lovely profile picture too. Very cool.
On Vicky's. Oh yeah.
On Vicky's, yeah. Okay, so I'm going to start with some of the stuff that Vicky would normally do if she was here. And then I'm going to turn it over to you, Eowyn, to highlight some of the answers of the week. And then I'll end with the profiles. I've got the profiles up, but I'm going to go through them fairly quickly this time.
Cool.
I say that.
I'm not believing a word of it.
You're not going to, no one believes me when I say
I'm here for you.
So the ancestor of the week is the father of our own Anne Fiordalisi, who is right here in the chat.
Cool.
Anne, how are you doing? And her father, she worked on this profile, did a profile makeover for it, and it's just wonderful. So this is Attilio Fiordalisi. He was born August 10th, 1928 in Cleveland, Ohio, and his parents were Attilio Fiordalisi and Anna Porcello. So Attilio, Anne's father, went by Art, which is fine because my wife had an uncle Art who was Attilio, was his first name as well. So that's a common, translation. Attilio becomes Art.
Art. Interesting.
Art or Arthur. He went by Art, Uncle Art, as we called him. But so Attilio, Anne's Art, I guess she said Art was born, so she must have known him as Art. He's in the census, son of Attilio, a furniture owner. I'm guessing a furniture store owner. And here he is in school, is in his football uniform. While his older brother Vincent fought and died while saving a French village.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so that's sad that he's passed away, but what a, he died a hero in that respect. Star running back for the Fighting Tigers. In school. That's cool. She actually knows the actual name of it. He went to Kent State University in Kent, Ohio. Here's a picture of him from graduation day. Then he married Yvette Marie Louise Rourquier. Now, I'm not sure if she pronounced her name with the full French accent way, but that would be her name. And they got married 16th of October, 1950 in Allen County, Indiana, United States. Then the Glenview shootout changed the family life. Yeah, so this is happened. It was the furniture store was located. The furniture store that they were talking about was looted and burned. Oh, that's very sad.
It's sad.
Yeah, they left Cleveland after that. Very sad. Moved away from Cleveland to Santa Ana, California. His father passed away. There's a picture of Art playing his Hammond organ, so he's a musician. Gotta love that. And there's some of his favorite sheet music.
Oh,
very neat. And look at these pictures. This is a lovely profile, and
that's
I love
amazing.
the background too.
Yeah.
Very cool. This is it's a musical background. See, those are the keys, the black keys and the white keys underneath. See,
that's really cool.
Tell with
it is. You're right.
That's very, very cool. Okay, I'm distracted by the background now. Sorry. And she's got some research notes, still looking for things, and then a bunch of the sources. Well done, Anne. Beautiful. Beautiful profile, beautiful tribute to your dad. Very nice. And then a new thing we're going to add to the roundup is we're going to mention our members of the week. And since it's been 2 weeks since we've had a roundup, there are 2 members we can mention. One is our own Darren Kellett.
Darren.
Yay, Darren. From New Zealand. Darren is known for many things. Of course, he's been a wiki genealogist since 2012. So in December, he'll have scored a whole dozen years on WikiTree.
Yeah.
Very impressive. Wow. He's a connector. He's active in the global projects, the Notables project, and the New Zealand projects.
He's everywhere, pretty much.
What's that?
He's everywhere, pretty much.
Everywhere. He's also takes great pride in breaking every app that I create. And he's done a great job at doing that for the Mystery Box Challenge. He breaks it regularly on me.
Yeah.
Which helps because then I try to patch those holes. But he was the first one to discover that it doesn't quite deal with time zones exactly the way I wanted it to. So sometimes time zones are acting up. Because he's in one of the first time zones around the globe. Yep. He's almost always in Tomorrowland. So congratulations, Darren, and I recommend anyone read about his interview for WikiTreeer of the Week. And he was last year's Member of the Week, and this week it is Narelle Di Trento, who is right next door and part of the Australia project. And she became a wiki genealogist in September 2023. So she just celebrated her 1-year WikiTree anniversary. So congratulations, Narelle. She's a newbie, only been on for about 1 year, and still have much to learn. You know what? We all have much to learn. I'm still learning pieces of WikiTree. She became interested because her daughter had a school project. I think there's a number of WikiTreeers that started this way. A school project that just sort of ballooned, and her mom had done a lot of work on her family tree and was able to give much information. And that got me wondering about her father's side, who was the first to arrive in Australia, which led me to WikiTree, and she's been addicted ever since. Well, that's a great addiction to have, I would say, Narelle. So congratulations on that. I'll put her link to her interview for people to read about. So good stuff. So congratulations to our members of the week, and it's always neat to meet new people and profile them. So and you do much of that work in terms of the interviewing and setting that all up, Eowyn. So thank you for that.
You're welcome. It's fun. I love getting to know you guys.
Yeah, that's great. So you want to talk about the questions of the week?
Let's go right to your profiles.
Right to my profiles? Okay, will do. And where do I have my profiles listed? Is it here? There it is. Okay. So this week's connection checkers game, the profiles of the week are all related to saints. November 1st was All Saints Day, as you may know, which is kind of funny. So now we missed last week's connections of the week, and those were all monsters. So it's funny because we have all saints and we have all monsters. And I guess some may think that, and some people may say that some of the saints were in fact monsters. I don't know. Ideally not, but anyways, it's a lovely juxtaposition. So it's kind of cool. Yeah. So here's the list of all the saints. I'm just going to go. I say I'm going to go through them quickly, didn't I? The first one is Saint Berita Berkestarter, who is a distant cousin, 8th cousin. And she's from Uppland, Sverige, from Sweden. Born in 1303, so we're going way back. Way back. New Year's Eve in Sweden, 1303, and she died at the age of 69. Now, many of these saints died much younger than that, so she actually lived pretty well, and she died in Rome. Her biography is in Swedish. So I'm going to zip past that to go down to here, to the English one. So Saint Birgitta, outside of Sweden, she's the best known as Bridget, Saint Bridget of Sweden, one of the most known medieval persons. She was the founder of the Brigittines, an order of nuns and monks, and the only Swedish person to have founded a religious order. She was also the first Swedish person to be canonized as a saint. And she's also the patron saint of Europe, one of six. There's 6 patron saints of Europe altogether, and she's one of them, along with Saint Benedict of Nursia, Saint Cyril and Methodius, Catherine of Siena, and Edith Stein. So,
that's cool.
Yay, Saint Birgitta. Or Birgitta. Birgitta, I think you would pronounce it, yeah.
Birgitta.
And here we have a French-Canadian saint, born in France and died in Nouvelle-France in what is now Canada. Margarit Bourgeois, Saint Margarit Bourgeois. So born in April 1620 in Troyes in Champagne in France. She came over to New France to found a to found a hospital. I believe she became. I think it was a hospital. She became known as Mother of the Colony. Yeah. So she was. She worked with the colonists and the filles mariées. So those were the girls that were sent over to the colony to marry the men, because of course at the time it was mostly soldiers and settlers, and the ratio man to woman was pretty low. So they sent over a bunch of girls to marry, and then there was also the filles du roi program that was sent over, and those were all the King of France, Louis, sent those over to, and she worked with all them, took care of them until they got married. So she founded a congregation, Congregation de Notre Dame, which was a religious community, and part of their mission was to create a hospital. And so she was set up the first hospital in the Montreal area.
Wow.
Yeah. She was also the first teacher in Montreal. And so that congregation is still going to this day.
Very cool.
And so she is not a cousin of mine, but the next one is Margarit Duville. Also came to New France. Now she actually was born here, Nouvelle-France. She was born in 1701 in October in Varennes, which is just outside of Montreal in Nouvelle-France. And you can see, because of the WikiTree browser extension, you can see my relationship. She's my third cousin, 8 times removed. And interestingly enough, my adoptive self, in my adoptive family, she's actually my second cousin, 7 times removed.
Oh, cool.
Closer. So we're only 9 degrees apart from my adoptive side. And in fact, her birthplace is the birthplace of one of my great-great-grandparents, grandfathers. They grew up in the same little place just outside of Montreal.
That's cool.
So it's very cool. In fact, I had started writing a history of that great-great-grandfather, and my opening paragraph is that this place was the birthplace of one of the most famous Canadian saints. And then 100 years later, someone whose life one might not say was saintly. Anyways, there were some things he did that were not very saintly. But she, let me zip down to she founded another order, the Sisters of Charity of Montreal, and she was the first Canadian-born saint. So she was the first person born in Canada that became a saint. And she had planned to be married, but things got in the way to that marriage. Then she did end up getting married later on, but 4 of her 6 children died young. And then the 2 sons who did survive became priests, and she herself entered religious life after that, and then also worked in a hospital. Cool. There. Moving on. Oh, so here's my relationship there, and then if I put in my other thing, you can see. Second cousins, 7 times removed. Then we have St. Catherine Marie Drexel. St. Catherine Marie Drexel, born in Philadelphia, an American-born saint. Daughter of Francis Anthony Drexel and Anna Jane Langstrom, born in 1858, died in 1955, age of 96.
Wow.
So here's great-granddaughter of Dirk Kaiser and Elizabeth der Tempel. So looks like some German lineage there. She became a saint, and she was, as a nun, she was the founder of the Sisters of St. Blessed Sacrament. So that's another order. A lot of the founders of these religious order became saints in their own right after the fact. Her mission was to go west from Philadelphia, actually, Pennsylvania. Philadelphia is in Pennsylvania. Yes, there we go. Sometimes I get confused. Okay, am I just making it up because they both have P's, or is that an actual fact? And her schools and her religious order took care of staffing schools that helped both Native Americans and Afro-Americans throughout the country who were poor and not well looked after. So she helped out there, and then she later became beatified and then canonized
Very
by
cool.
Pope John Paul. Next, we have Rose Philippine Duchesne, born in France, in Grenoble, and then passed away in St. Charles County in Missouri. She was a French nun, baptized in the Church of St. Louis, and received the name of Philip the Apostle and St. Rose of Lima, the first saint of the New Continent. So she was educated at the convent of the Visitation of Saint-Marie d'Anon, and during the French Revolution, her order was dispersed, and so she had to go back. She went back home and worked there. And then later was able to rejoin the order, and then another order, the Religious of the Sacred Heart. And then she was sent to the New World, to Louisiana, because that was a French colony at the time. And so she worked there and worked in a number of different missions until she was too sick and had to go return to the mother house in St. Charles in Missouri, and that's where she passed away. Then we have St. Isaac Jogues, who's one of the Canadian martyrs. He grew up in Orléans. He was born in Orléans, France, became a Jesuit, and came over to the New World to help to preach. And he was one of a number of Canadian martyrs who were martyred when the Iroquois attacked in 1646, I think it was. Yeah, October 1646. There's a famous painting of the North American martyrs, but we call them the Canadian martyrs because it was all in Canada. In fact, the Martyr Shrine, which is a huge cathedral-like church in Midland, is only it's less than an hour's drive just west of where I live. Yeah, and there's many pilgrimages and stuff to that. So
very interesting.
Yeah. Mary Ellen MacKillop, 19th cousin. St. Mary of the Cross, born in 1842 in the colony of New South Wales. So she is the first Australian saint. And in fact, the only Australian to be recognized by the Catholic Church as a saint. I said she's the first because I'm sure there'll be more coming along at some point. But so that's her claim to fame. And she also, St. Mary of the Cross, I believe she founded an order. Her father wanted to join the Catholic priesthood, but he left just before he was due to be ordained. She was sent to private schools, and then she helped to open a Catholic school, and let's see, they founded an order, the Sisters of St. Joseph of the Sacred Heart. There it is. I knew it was here somewhere. So she created that order, and then this is a lovely profile. It was neat.
All of these profiles have been wonderful.
They've been really well done, right? Anyways, she had some troubles through her life, but the profile goes into lots of detail. So I recommend reading that.
Oh, I like the statue.
Yeah, very cool. Then we have Sainte Azélie Marie, again, born in France, 1831, passed away 1877. She and her husband were both made saints, though they themselves were not part of a religious order. And she, in fact, passed away when she was fairly young. She died of breast cancer in 1877, and her daughters were still young, between the ages of 4 and 17.
Oh, wow.
But she did live a holy life, and she was recognized for that holiness, she and her husband both. And one of their claims to fame is that their youngest daughter, Thérèse, Marie-Françoise Thérèse Martin herself, was a saint.
Oh.
She was known as Sainte Teresa de l'Enfant Jésus de la Sainte Face. So Saint Teresa of the infant Jesus and his holy face, which is an interesting title. But she died young herself. She was only 24. This young girl, and she suffered a lot. She contracted tuberculosis and suffered the last 18 months of her life very deeply. But she did a lot of writing and meditations, and that's one of the things that she was known for. Then John Henry Newman, an English saint. There's not a lot of English Catholic saints because, of course, England became Anglican after Henry VIII and whatnot. But St. John Henry Newman, Cardinal Newman, as he's known as, was originally an Anglican priest, but he wanted to convert. He converted to Catholicism himself, but he was leader of a movement that tried to bring the Church of England back to more Catholic roots, but that was sort of not accepted, so he himself became Catholic, and sort of, I guess, gave up on trying to bring the whole country back to Catholicism with him. But for his attempt and his later conversion, he became a cardinal, Pope Leo XIII.
Wow.
Yeah. So Cardinal Newman is actually a British saint convert. Then we have an old Irishman, Lorcan Morktaheg Tewital, and I'm sure I butchered that. I did not.
I thought you did pretty good.
Well, it sounded good. If you just do a little bit of, people might think speaking in Irish Gaelic, but I did not have a chance to look it up to figure out how it's really pronounced. And so, Patty or John Tyner or someone can correct me. Distant cousin, apparently. St. Lorcan, also known as St. Lawrence. Born around 1128, passed away in 1118 in France, but born in Ireland, he was actually an abbot of, and then he later the Archbishop of Dublin, and then made a saint. Taken hostage originally by the King of Leinster, and then educated in Glendalough, and became abbot there, and appointed Archbishop of Dublin. Elizabeth Ann Seton, another American saint, born in 1774 in New York City, died in Maryland in 1821 at the age of 46. First person born in the United States to become a saint. We had Margaret Ewell was the first person born in Canada to become a saint. This is the first American-born saint, Mother Seton, or Saint Elizabeth Ann Seton. And she also founded, where is it down here? She actually started the very first religious order in the United States, the Sisters of Charity. Sisters of Charity, a very well-known, Sisters of Charity of St. Joseph specifically. Very well-known religious order.
Yeah.
And that the legacy lives on with her.
Wow.
And Edith Stein is the last one. Yes, it is. The last one of the saints. St. Teresa Benedicta of the Cross. Edith Stein, born in Breslau in Preußen in Deutsches Reich, 1891. She was born on the Day of Atonement in Yom Kippur, in 1891. And she referred to herself as a Prussian Jew. She was the daughter of Siegfried Stein and Auguste Courant, youngest of their 7 children. Her mother was an observant Jew, and they followed Jewish customs at home. Then she worked as a Red Cross nurse in the First World War, and then went on to work in the University of Freiburg. She got her doctorate. And then in 1921, she was captivated by the life of St. Teresa of Avila, and then decided she wanted to enter the Catholic Church and become a Carmelite nun. So she worked over the next 10 years. She did convert to Catholicism, and she worked as a nun. She joined the Carmelites. She had to leave the institute that she was working at in 1933 because of the anti-Semitic measures of Hitler, and then she actually left the nunnery because she was afraid that they would be persecuted because of her Jewish background. She went to Holland and went to the mother house there, and then she was deported because of the rule that all Jewish-born Catholics had to be deported, and unfortunately, that's what happened in 1942. She and her sister were then taken to Auschwitz, 9th of August, along with 264 prisoners. They passed away. Very sad.
Sad ending.
Yeah. Anyway, and she was canonized. She had written a number of different letters and papers.
That's amazing.
That left. So she left. She had a short life, but she left
Quite a legacy.
Yeah, and was canonized a saint, even though she did not found, unlike some of the others, she did not found a religious order or do that, but her example and her dedication. So there you have the saints. And I was going to whip through the monsters, but I think we'll just say, check out the monsters because those are cool too. So
Greg, you finished at 11:11.
11:11. Woohoo! That's a cool time to end. Should we save the questions of the week next week, or do you want to talk about some of the answers?
No, I think we're good.
Are we good?
Yeah.
I have to grab a little bit of lunch so I've got energy for the 12 o'clock Zoom.
You need a little break.
Yes, that's right. So thank you very much for joining us this week, Eowyn. Normally
absolutely.
at this time we would go through what's happening next week, but we'll let you find that on your own in the Genius. There's lots of things that are going to happen. Some of us might have a little bit of a WikiTree hangover from doing so much stuff this past week, but I would like to thank you, Eowyn, and Azure for being so amazing and organizing everything that's been happening.
Yeah, let's give a big shout out to Azure for all her social media work and organizing and everything she does behind the scenes. She's awesome.
Been fantastic. All of those the videos, the posts up on YouTube's, all the shorts, all of those things that she filmed and edited. It's amazing.
Yeah, that was fun. So much fun.
Yeah, and it really was a whole gang. There was a whole events committee that helped with things in the background. People who hosted during the WikiTree symposium.
Yeah, Sandy for doing the research parties.
Sandy's done a great job. Yeah.
Projects for being willing to do research parties.
Yeah.
That's great. We have so many this year, which was really cool.
That's right. Pull up that other page. Just to remind you, coming up today, because it's not done yet. So there's some where the research. There's the Cradle logo Zoom happening at noon. Then there's a Germany research party, an Italy research party, Eastern European Jewish roots, U.S. Black heritage, as well as the tech Q&A that I am going to also be doing at noon as well. Yep. So lots of stuff there. So let me just link back in the thing so you can get to it quick. And thanks for everyone. Thanks for everyone who was here, joined us, and thanks for everyone who took part in WikiTree Week. Have a great day, a great end of WikiTree Week, and we'll see you again next weekend. Bye.
Bye.